is a story of Coronado coming to North America. As he came up from Mexico into what's now Arizona, he was met by the Hopi elders. And the holy man put his hands out like this. And Coronado looked down and he said, they're nothing but beggars, and ordered his lieutenant to throw down some beads and trinkets at his feet. And all the men around the holy man said, let's kill him now, that they're being so disrespectful. Let's just kill him and get this over with. And the holy man said, no, our brothers have returned. Give them time to help remember. The Hopi believed that they came out of the earth. The families were sent off in the four directions to all corners of the earth. And they were to come back and tell everybody what they learned and saw and share it. When they come back, they were to take their hands, put it like that, I'm home. So who's not family? In the native world, the first thing we're taught is to listen. And that's not as simple as the Westerners interpret it as just listening, your ears. We're taught we listen with our soul. And when you listen with your heart or your soul, you're to listen open and calm without judgment. Just take the information in. There'll be time later on to figure things out. Till then, just take it in. When we go into a gathering, for example, we're told at the threshold of the door, there's a hook, a big nail. On that nail, you're to hang all the issues you have with anybody in this room. Leave those behind. They have no business here. You come in here with an open heart and open mind to learn and listen. When I was a kid, all these great words were being shared with me, these conversations. And I'm thinking, did I listen? If I had to do over again, I'd be sitting as an audience, just being quiet, just and writing down everything I could, And I worry that, did I remember enough? When I was younger, the old Indians, man, they'd start talking. Oh God, they could talk for 2 hours or 3 hours. And you were just to sit there, and listen. And I said, I'm gonna find the first meeting where there's a bunch of natives gathered together. I'm gonna stand up and start talking and not shut up. I'm gonna just let loose. And you become an elder in our tribe at 55. Sure enough, man, that day came. And a couple of days later, I found myself in this big group of all these natives having lunch and dinner and talking and visiting. And I thought, I'm gonna stand up and just not shut up. I've got 55 years of pent up. And I sat there and I thought, I don't have anything to say. I had nothing to say. I was wanting to say it for all the wrong reasons. I was wanting vengeance. I was wanting payback. It was selfish reasons. And had no purpose there. It would help nobody. Just all the wrong reasons. I learned my lesson. Listen. The elders around you, the older people in your life, are responsible for looking at the young one coming up and taking notice of their life. And then they gather you to the side and they say, oh, you're really good at this. This is one of your gifts. We're big on recognizing gifts. And then our gifts are what we're going to walk through life with to help other people. At 4.5, 5 years old, people started talking to me, and telling me what I was going to do, my responsibilities in life. I was told I was going to be the head of the family. And I was thinking, as a young kid, you're like 4 or 5 years old. You're like, oh, that feels pretty cool. I'm big stuff, But I guarantee my auntie made it very clear. Goes, the higher up you are, the lower down you serve. You will serve and help everybody. King Solomon of the Bible. He was offered two things: great wealth or wisdom. He made his choice. He chose wisdom, true wealth. In our native world, we talk about our work, not our job where we make money, but our work is our expanding on our gifts in life. Wisdom is know what to do with your gifts, to know what to do with them, who to help. You listen to your heart and soul tell you who to spend your energy with, who to spend your resources with, and give attention to those people. I do a lot of writing, and it's called my morning musings. I'll do whatever issues on my mind for the day. And I end it with the same sentence. Yes, we are our sisters and brothers' keepers. Our deeds and actions will affect our neighbor. Our selfishness takes away from somebody else. Our generosity helps somebody else. I was at this elders lunch a couple months ago, and I was having this very animated talk with the other elders there about world issues, wars, and all this troubles. This one little grandma, she must have been 80-something years old. And I looked over at her and she had her hands on her head. When the world discovers we're all just one family, we'll all be better off. And she was almost in tears. we're all related. We're all indigenous to the earth. There's no such thing as a non-indigenous human being. Like, when you think about it in pure scientific sense, you go, this is ridiculous. How can someone not be like a human being, you know? Like, that's why I just shake my head a lot and throw my hands going, yeah, we're all indigenous. The world was made up of different cultures formed from different tribes, different villages, different families. And when you become aware of that, you realize how important it is to take care of your sisters and brothers.
Thanks for watching our film. Every story we've made is possible thanks to the support of our patrons. And if you'd like to continue to support us to make stories that explore the infinite beauty of being human, sign up on Patreon. Thanks.